restroom, please?
No. We gotta go through this if I have time to go.
Alright, let's go back to our normal feet. How'd we do on this vocabulary sheet?
It was right.
No, swap.
Nice.
Come on.
It's hard. This is right there.
It'll warm up. It kind of goes back and forth during the class period.
Can I go to the first one?
No, we're going to talk about it. Alright guys, let's look at this vocabulary sheet. So this is the main tool you're going to use for Unit 6. Alright, let's take a breath. Brianna, sit up for me. What?
He's waiting on us.
I'm sorry.
Are we ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
Hope so. Alright, as you can see from this sheet, Unit 6 is going to be a lot of vocabulary. If you know this vocabulary, you're going to be successful with Unit 6, but you have to know this vocabulary. Alright, so we're going to go through it piece by piece. I'm going to give you some tools to help you understand some of these definitions. Let's go ahead and look at number 1. Number 1 is talking about adjacent angles. What did we get for adjacent angles? I got F. You got F? Let's look at F. F says angles in the same plane that have a common vertex and a common side, but no common interior points. What are our key words in that definition?
Same plane.
Same plane.
Common vertex.
What is a vertex?
The point.
But what about that point? What does it mean? If they have a common vertex, what do they have?
If one right angle,
Not necessarily. That point means what? If those angles share a vertex, what do we know?
they connected.
They connected that point, don't they? They share that point. Good. All right. What else about the definition? So they're in the same plane,
No
common vertex,
No common interior points.
okay, and a common side. If they share a common side, what does that mean?
They like in the same area.
If you share a common side, if I share a common side with this chair, where am I going to be?
Parallel. Side by side.
So I'm parallel. Are we sharing anything? What do I have to do to share?
Get closer. Connected.
They share a side, don't they? All right? So choice F is correct. But listen, I want you to draw this little figure to help yourself remember this. Okay? A, B, C, all right. So here's our adjacent angles. Who can tell me what the adjacent angles are in that figure I drew? What are the two adjacent angles? Say it again.
A and B, C and D.
Well, A and B is a segment. I need the angle. What's the angle?
A and C. A and C.
B.
Give me the whole angle. There's two angles there that are adjacent.
Is it B and C?
You guys are giving me segments. I need the whole angle. An angle is made up of how many points? 3 points. So give me ABC. ABC is one of them. What is ABC adjacent with?
ABC and CBD.
Good. ABC and CBD. Go ahead and write this down. ABC and CBD. Because we have A, B, C sharing with C, B, D. What side do they share?
C. B.
Give me the segment that they share.
B.
CB or BC, whichever one you want to say. This is their common side. What's their vertex?
B.
our vertex, because our vertex is the point
But they should.
that they shared. Does that help? Any questions on adjacent angles?
No.
Okay, let's look at the next one. Alternate exterior angles. Let's look at some key words. Alternate. What's another word for alternate? Different.
It's like just in case.
You're thinking of an alternative. If I say alternate, I'm going to say opposite. Opposite is a key word for alternative. Alright, how about exterior? What is the exterior? If we're looking at a car, the exterior is what?
The inside?
Exterior?
Wait,
The outside, right? What's the inside?
Interior.
Interior. Alright, so if we're talking about alternate exterior angles, I'm really talking about opposite outside angles. So which definition best matches?
Oh.
Let's look at O. O says pairs of angles form when a third line.
I thought it was J. I thought it was J.
It's cute.
Alright,
I thought it was Q.
okay. Ooh. Hold up.
Oh. I thought it
Let's
was
look
J.
at okay. I know we have a lot of different choices we thought of. Let's look at O, because that's what I heard first. Pairs of angles form when a third line, the transversal, crosses two lines. These angles are on opposite sides of the transversal and are outside the two lines.
Oh, yeah.
Does that fit? Because they're on opposite sides of the transversal. Here's our opposite. And they're outside the two lines. So O is our correct definition.
Right.
But let's look at number 3 now. Alternate interior. What are we going to be looking for?
It's J.
Okay, but tell me, alternate interior. What are my key words? Opposite,
Opposite inside.
inside. Alright, we think it's J. Let's look at J. Pairs of angles formed when a third line of transversal crosses two lines. These angles are on opposite sides. That fits for alternate of the transversal and are inside the two lines. That's our interior. So answer J is correct. Good. See how easy it is if we just break these words apart and write those definitions down? Any questions on what we've gone through so far? We good so far? All right. Next one is complementary angles. We've got complementary angles and supplementary angles. What are the 2 degree measures we're worried about? 90 and 180. Here's a trick for complementary angles. If you give me a compliment, what could you say? Willie, if you gave me a compliment, what could you say? No, compliment.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. That would be a great compliment. But if I was doing a really good job, what could you give me that was better than a compliment?
Money. Money?
Like a supplement? A raise? You say, Miss Blink is such an awesome teacher. She deserves a raise, Miss Hardrick. Okay? So, which is better? The compliment or the supplement? The supplement. Supplement's more. Is that going to be 90 degrees or 180 degrees? 180 degrees.
So you have a 14.
Let's just look at complementary angles. So complementary angles are going to add up to
180. Wait.
90.
Oh,
90.
90, right?
I was in number 14.
All right, another trick with that, the way I learned it when I was in school. Which one comes first in the alphabet? C or S?
C.
C. Which number is smaller, 90 or 180?
90.
90. C goes with 90, S goes with 180.
C smaller because.
However you guys want to remember it, it's fine with me. So which definition matches with complementary angles?
K.
K. 2 angles whose sum is 90 degrees. Good.